The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here's Paul. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Russell is out there with Beasley. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the power forward. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the rejection by Towns. And that one's good, Griffin. And here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Beasley, here we go.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Got a piece of it. Griffin dishes to Paul. Left side, Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Clippers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
Absolutely, and it keeps the score within reach. It keeps you out of desperation mode at the offensive end. That's never a good way to play.
Towns with the bucket.
Well, the body control of Karl-Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
To the paint, here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. It's going to be Towns shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jared Dudley's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Granger comes in for Barnes. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Collison in for Chris Paul.
You get the sense that Karl-Anthony Towns, as young as he is, knows he can be the best player in the league. There isn't a phase on the offensive end from which he can't score it.
Here's Russell after J.J. Redick's bucket. It's good. Russell's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Collison against Edwards. Now here's Collison. He's guarded closely. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now here's Collison. Outside Griffin. And he slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And stolen by Russell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
The Timberwolves have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That one falls.
It is such a treat to have a point guard like Collison. He is so effective orchestrating this offense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one is good by Beasley.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Collison feeling it out a bit. Oh, Griffin in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Outside Jordan. That shot off. And Minnesota now the other way. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Russell's running. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Guys, just incredible concentration from the crafty guard. D'Angelo Russell, tough to stop.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Matt Barnes is checked in for Granger. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And Chris Paul subbed in for Darren Collison. Crawford right side. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Crawford's got his first 2 points of the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And that one, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Dudley.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. Well, he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now, we could feel that one all the way over here. Rubio against Paul. Shoots over Rubio, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Crawford with the ball. Jordan kicks to Crawford. Fires from 18. That's good on the jump shot.
what a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Out left to the wing. Here's Reed, guarded by Jordan. Reed gets the bucket.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Okogie's checked in for Russell. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rubio. Edwards against Barnes. Edwards, that's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Paul outside. Cans it from downtown. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the three.
Rubio against Paul. Rubio misses. Clippers trail by 10. Griffin goes in. Sweet little floater. Griffin's got 10 points in the game.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact.
Edwards passes to Reed. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. He's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
On the wing, Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Vanderbilt, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 52 seconds left in the first half. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. So, for the Clippers, Danny Granger is checked in for Barnes. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Collison in for Paul. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
The drive by Rubio. Over Collison. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
You know, that's big for Ricky Rubio's confidence. When that guy's drilling tough shots, it helps him get in a groove. Look out.
Redick inside the line. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, really good aggressiveness by Rubio. A key we talk about, getting to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. So he comes up empty at the line.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And the dunk by Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Outside Collison. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with it. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
We've got Crawford. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Beasley. That one good for 2. Beasley's got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Paul passes to Barnes. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
At the elbow, Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Russell dishes to Beasley. To the left wing. Russell high post. Over Paul. And again, it's Minnesota.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Los Angeles. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves. Paul kicks to Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Down low, here's Towns. The shot comes out. Nice D from Griffin.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
The kick out to Barnes. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
And Beasley, here we go. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns, dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Russell against Paul. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Russell. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Barnes has got 11 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Such a strong finisher on the drive. D'Angelo Russell will embrace the contact.
1:46 left to play here in the third. Paul against Russell. For the tie, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The drive by Russell. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Redick dishes to Dudley. Pass to Barnes. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Dudley's shot is good.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
McDaniels kicks to Beasley. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Redick against Russell. Oh, Griffin in position.
You know, Griffin is so sure of himself when he shoots it. That confidence really goes a long way.
And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. And finished off by Griffin. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Russell passes to McDaniels. And it's denied. And he recovers it. The shot, no good. Barnes outside. And the wide-open shot from Redick. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Blake Griffin getting it done for Los Angeles. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Malik Beasley out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Reed in at the 4 slot. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Rubio dishes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
The pass to Granger. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Beasley. Count the basket and the foul. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The free throw drops in for Beasley. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 2-point game. Barnes outside. Pass to Crawford. From past the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Knocked loose. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Beasley. And the Clippers call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Here's Towns. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Crawford outside. Griffin trying to get open. That's good from Crawford on the assist by Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Up top, Rubio. He's covered by Collison. And Rubio kicks to Beasley. over Crawford. Towns trying to get open, and he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Edwards, that's good.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Collison against Rubio. Crawford outside. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got assist number 5 here tonight. Minnesota calls timeout. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Blake Griffin.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Paul against Russell. Fires top of the key. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles. Pass to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Beasley outside. There's Russell with the 3. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And this is what D'Angelo Russell does out here, right? He's a dynamic scorer who doesn't lack for confidence.
Paul is doubled. Towns with the steal. For the finish. And Towns throws it down.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
We've got 1:08 left in the game. Paul left side. He dishes it to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
Here's Edwards. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And yes, it's good.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
And here are the Timberwolves. Russell kicks to Towns. Over Jordan. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Russell passes to Edwards. Towns trying to get open. Money!
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And the Clippers call time here. They're up by 4. 24 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Reddick. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And throughout his career, Redick has proven to be very consistent, an effective two-way player who gives it his all.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns, the best to beat. Yes!
You can tell Karl Anthony Towns is about the team. This guy's solid at working the basketball around.
And so Griffin will bring it up for Los Angeles. Redick dishes to Jordan. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Russell, it's good!
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Edwards. No good. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they